right, welcome everybody to Pressure Point Podcast. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You already know this is going to be an amazing lineup of opinions and all kind of other good stuff. You guys ready for this show? I'm already ready. Lulu,
Yes, yes.
you got some topics on the way, but before we get started, we do want to make some soft introductions, right?
Right.
All right, so we'll go around the room saying hi to you guys.
Hello, Lulu in the house for another great episode.
Ew. And I am Niji. Next. Oh, wait. Is the
Well,
camera?
I'm Seda. As you
Ew.
can see, I'm taking selfies.
Period.
why your tongue?
Why
have
you
to be
gotta
out?
look at her like that though?
I don't know what the tongue have to do with anything.
But why you have to look at her like
I'm
But
adding some
you know-
sassiness.
You're not introducing yourself, putting your tongue out.
It's the
it means a lot to
sass.
the audience, right?
What do you mean?
Okay.
That's one of the
I mean,
topics,
like-
isn't it? I
You know,
digress.
I'm trying to
And,
stay with the
I
younger
And
generation.
then
I'm
when
trying
this
to
comes to
hang.
me, I'm gonna keep it simple. As you already know, I'm Anderson, the woman lover.
Oh.
They call me Mr. Lover,
Okay.
Mr.
Yeah.
Bombastic.
And we have with
Yeah.
us virtually none other than
Hey, Stanley here. Hi, everybody in the studio, and hi, the audience. Excited to be here.
there it is. All right, so let's kick the show off. Go ahead, Lulu.
All right. So first off, we're gonna start with a little bit of.
Give me 1
politics.
second. I think I
Oh,
need a little
Lord.
monitor in my ears. How can I hear producer?
All right, so while we're fixing some technical difficulties there, I can't wait to get into these topics, Lulu.
All right.
Like you went there while we're taking a little break, I guess. You went
Yes.
there. That was good.
Yes.
That was good.
Oh,
I
okay.
can't,
It's good. I got
can't
it.
wait.
Sorry.
Oh wait, he's back.
I got it. I'm back. I'm
Okay.
back, people.
All
Go
right,
ahead.
he's back. Sorry, Lulu.
The
All
king is
right.
back.
I know
y'all.
y'all miss me. It's okay. The king is back, baby.
Oh
So we're
my
gonna
gosh, I
start
should
with a
have
little
never
bit
used
of
that word.
politics. China's red lines when they're crossed. So today we'll break down what Beijing will tolerate and what they absolutely will not tolerate.
Mm.
We also have Bad Bunny who will be performing for the Super Bowl halftime, and there's some controversy around that. So we're definitely going to tap into that. And we're going to talk about women. Women, when they're married, are they to still listen to their dad, or does it shift to the husband?
Mm.
Also, women's action, how can it destroy a man's image, particularly the men that they're with?
Mm.
So these are some really, really good topics. So we're gonna go ahead and
Y'all
start.
cannot keep bringing your topic when I give my opinion. Everybody say, "Oh, you're bashing women. You're this, you that." You know what? Tonight I'm gonna say women are perfect. Forget this. That's only one thing I'm gonna say tonight.
But we don't knock your truth. We just want you to understand.
Oh, I'm glad that
that's-
you know it's the truth.
that's-
Y'all just don't
we
like it.
don't
Your
knock
truth.
your truth.
Okay.
It just doesn't apply to everyone.
So
else.
just like I don't have no issues with your folks.
We didn't even
Start yet,
tackle
right?
the topics yet. We didn't even tackle.
I know what's coming, Stanley. You know what's up.
Okay.
And the worst part about it, they always have me sitting in the middle of 3 women.
well, that's a
And
good
and
thing
guess
for
what
you.
happened? I love all of them.
That's
And
a good
and that's
thing.
what the people don't understand.
Mm.
There's a lot of
It's
men.
a
that
I
would
just
kill
don't
to
like
be
their
in your spot
mouth.
right now. There's a lot of men that would kill to be in your spot right
Exactly.
now. No
Mhm.
complaining.
Okay, wait now. Okay, so go ahead, Lulu.
Humble.
Let's
All right,
talk
so
about it.
yourself.
producer, do we have a video to show on the conversation that Mr. Gao, is that how we say his name?
Yeah.
And what he stated as it pertains to China and the United States.
The screen went down again.
I believe we have it on the group chat. It's right there, the group chat.
Let me see if I can find it.
So
for
you know, or if the producer don't have it,
It's like I love how live the show is, and it's like it just runs like you guys get
Of
this raw
course.
and
That's awesome. There we
raw-
are.
raw and
there you
We're
go.
back.
There you go.
raw and uncut.
This guy thought that the screen was off.
This is what this is about.
That's right. Raw
Like,
and
this is
uncut. I love that.
unscripted.
I love that.
Yeah,
Seriously.
y'all keep messing up, and then y'all trying to switch. I love women when it comes to that. Yeah, you see how they
I'm
do
sorry,
things,
we're trying to
right?
make
trying
you
to
look
make it-
good.
Yeah, it's-
Exactly.
Okay, but guess what? I have to
We're
admit
trying
the
to
truth.
make you look
I
I
love
can't
the
lie.
smoothness, though. It's smooth.
It's
the way it
smooth,
goes,
yes. I
You
like
have to be
And
smooth.
I like y'all for that. It's okay.
Maybe you have to pull it
Natural,
out.
look, natural finessers.
Let's watch this thing.
Do we have a
Not yet. That's not the one. So it's like the statement the guy was saying about. Let me look at it in the group chat. Let me repost it again, and maybe you find it. Let me report it again. Because
Mr. Gao's
Yes, there
comment.
you
So
go.
he basically laid out what China will and will not tolerate. and he practically stated that
You know what?
you may be able
Hold
to
on.
attack.
Let me put it. I put it right back because it's very important that we watch the video so that we can know exactly. I just put it back right now again on producer in the group chat. You can put it from there. But meanwhile, we can talk about something else if you have something else up, because this is a very important subject that I would like definitely we have to cover properly.
Wait, do we have the video though?
Yeah, he has a video.
So
The
we have
producer
the
has
video. So, but in the meantime, Lulu was on a topic though on the video. She was actually talking about some on the video. So
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
what we
And then
saying?
I guess meanwhile the producer looking
Yeah.
for it.
While
we
we're
go
waiting
for it.
on the video, he practically states that you may be able to. We'll never be the first one, the people to do the first shot. We won't do that. However, once you do the first shot, we're practically coming blasting. We're not going to tolerate it. And he talks about the different type of bombs that they have, that they're the only one in the world who have the.
They call it
type of
61.
bomb.
They call it
So-
61. Is because the reason why they call it 61 because they have like 61 warhead, nuclear warhead,
Mhm.
and also they call it the number 1 is a hydrogen bomb.
Right.
We say right now in the whole world, only one country have a hydrogen bomb. Is only China that have it.
What?
And
And the hydrogen bomb, they describe it as very simple. Basically, the moment they drop a hydrogen bomb,
no
you
one can
cannot stop it.
Right.
And here's the funny thing. It's not only it's practically the way that he put it is like everybody in the whole world will be affected.
This was going to ask, what's the effect of a hydrogen bomb? What is the damage
Right,
that it can cause?
It's basically okay. Now you're looking at
It's like a nuclear bomb.
yeah.
It's basically the same thing, except that it has a bigger
So
impact.
it doesn't
and I don't
have a
believe
limit
that.
radius. It can just be the world.
No,
But
it's
it
wipe
can't be the
out.
world, 'cause then it would be wipe them
It
out
wipe
too.
out everything.
So do you think America will call their bluff?
I don't
No,
think
I
so.
don't,
I don't think so.
no.
Because
The man practically said, "We're not going to do nothing to you. You would have to do something to us for us to go all out. Like we're not going to bother."
but keep in mind though,
That's scary.
one thing that we have to look at it. You see, I don't know if you realize that China is not a country that I would say that always talking or threaten. I don't know if you see China, they very quiet people. Even though I don't understand, you can see it in even like the individual demeanor. So, and like Xi Jinping, look at how many times your president is talking. Xi Jinping never speak. The guy never talk. You would not even, if the guy sitting in the room, you would not even know if he's the one that's running the country. I don't know if you can agree to that, Stanley. The guy never speaks.
Yeah, he's very poor. He's very
Very
quiet.
poor, yeah.
He doesn't speak a lot. So he does have that demeanor. So, but I don't think he's playing. To be honest with you, when he says we're not going to provoke you, nobody wants to provoke each other. You don't want to provoke Russia. You don't want to provoke the United States, right? Because they can drop major bombs on you, and no one wants that, right? By the way, Russia was the first one to drop the hydrogen bomb. It's called Tsar Bomba, which was the biggest bomb they ever exploded and tested in the world. So,
Oh wow.
Yeah.
But I mean, but I guess the statement that they made is the fact that their bomb cannot be stopped, because usually United States bolster themselves, things like that. They embolden themselves by saying, you know what, before any bomb reach out, they will like basically explode it and reroute the missile, things like that. But with them, they say nobody can stop it. You understand? Nobody can stop it. But what I catch from the whole statement is not about US and Russia and China, things like that. No. One thing we have to understand is right now, as long as a country have nuclear weapon, it's a whole different ball game. Look at North Korea. You see the thing that they did to Iran? Why they never did it to North Korea? You know why? Because North Korea have a lot of nuclear warheads, and that's what happened. Even with small country, as long as you have nuclear weapon, you're not small anymore. Very simple.
Israel. Israel.
Same thing for Israel.
Israel is a small country. I mean, they call it a deterrent weapon. It's not meant to be used, right? It's meant to say, "Hey, don't mess with me." That's all.
But at the end of the day, here's the thing that people have to understand. If you build something, it meant to be used. Clear and simple. People said, "Oh, we are safer once everybody have nuclear weapon." No, actually, every time a country have nuclear weapon, we less safer, because at the end of the day, somebody going to use it. And keep in mind, before the Russia war, it was something that nobody ever threatened anyone when it's come to nuclear weapon. And the way that things develop, more you hear about it, more they get you ready for it mentally. And this is what we do. If I'm gonna do something to you, if I'm not gonna do anything to you, I don't talk about it, I don't mention about it. It's not an issue. But the moment I start talking about it, it will eventually happen. It's not about it if it's going to happen, it's a matter of when it's going to happen. And
yeah, but it's very difficult, because the international rules and the internal rules are, very clear. The country has to be under imminent danger, imminent threat.
now,
Right, because
Stanley, do you really think right now we are living in an era of rules? There's no rules anymore.
Well, I mean, but
That's what I'm saying.
think about
Everybody's creating
Russia
these
being in a
bunkers
war.
and
Think
so
about
I don't know.
think about Russia being in a war with Ukraine right now. They could use it to end the war, but they're not going to do that.
No,
because
guess
they're
what?
not
No,
they-
why would they? No, Stanley, why would they use it? There's no advantage of them to use it. It wasn't made for them to use in Ukraine, because if they use a nuclear weapon in Ukraine, they will be affected themselves, because guess what happened? They share the same land with Ukraine. That's the whole idea. You have to understand the way the atomic bomb works. And here's a funny thing: doesn't matter where you at, you will be affected. That's the problem. So I don't know why they even bother of creating a nuclear bomb, because guess what? Nobody's safer. Doesn't matter who has it.
That's why
Well,
they're not
yeah, but the
using
thing
it.
is that
Right,
no
right.
matter how crazy you are, if you do use it, the retaliation is just crazy, because everybody's coming at you and they're gonna use it too. So
Use it
therefore,
too,
there's
and
no
it'd be the
end
end of
to
the
it. So
world,
everybody just get
basically.
wiped out of the map. So
Right.
nobody's gonna use it.
Nobody's
The-
gonna
the
use it.
idea
No,
of
see,
having
now that's
atomic-
where you're making the mistake. You say nobody's going to use it. That's a big mistake right there.
I heard they're building.
Wow.
Dude,
they have
that's the
underground
biggest
cities
mistake you made
right
if you
now
said
in
nobody going to
preparation.
use it.
I'm
Get
hearing
your
Well,
bunkers ready.
they have. I heard they have underground cities that they have prepared right now for years. That they travel. They have our produce is being shipped there. All kinds of everything is being shipped there. So they were like, we're not
I
really
believe
getting the
you.
real food here. This is what I've been hearing. I don't know what I've
But-
read.
Look at Zuckerberg.
They talk about this.
Look at
stuff.
Zuckerberg.
That's
This one is
scary.
no joke. It's been all over the news, and they cannot hide it anymore. He purchased like close to thousands of acres of land, more than 1,000 acres of land in Hawaii, and he's building what? He's building his bunkers.
See what I'm saying?
And then the people that's working for Zuckerberg, let me tell you this: they're under scrutiny, and they cannot use their
This is
phone.
what's
They cannot
going
do anything. And then everything is on the ground, and we're talking about agriculture and everything. Everybody knows about it.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, usually keep in mind all these big guys, they connected. And I tell people all the time, if you want to make money, very simple. People ask me for advice all the time and say, where should I invest? Things like that. I said, listen, I'm not a financial advisor, but only one thing I can tell you, I follow the bank. I do what the bank does. Simple as that. If you want to get rich, you want to make money, see where the bank put their money. Simple as that. Because the bank, that's one of the institutions, they do not play when it's come to deep research. I don't even do research. I just see what the bank does. If they're buying something, I buy it.
Now
So I know I have a 90% chance. So it's the same thing. If you want to know if something crazy might happen, guess what happened? Follow the billionaires and follow the politicians. Point blank.
all right. So
I
now
agree.
we're about to wrap this topic though. Does anybody have any last words on this topic?
All
Nope.
I gotta say is, if you are in Miami, Florida, building an underground bunker is not going to happen.
It's
So
gonna
it's-
get flooded.
So it's either we're finding somewhere else to go. We don't have basements out here.
If you're a fish, you're
We
good.
will be sinking. Period. That's all I got to say.
If you're a fish,
So-
you're good.
That's my advice.
All right.
Leave Miami, Florida. That's all I got to say. Or
On that
South
note-
Florida, whatever.
On that note, Lulu, what was our next topic?
So yeah, Sly wanted to show the video.
Ah,
but,
okay.
I just sent it to you. What if we're wrong?
Oh,
Alright,
wrong chat.
So you got it? Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
It's very clear. China will not fire the first shot, but China will not allow you to fire the second shot.
Ooh.
China will never allow the United States to launch a war against China, conventional or nuclear, without suffering devastating consequences. If you have not watched the Victory Day parade in Beijing on September the 3rd, one of the weapons China demonstrated, we call it 61, because it can contain 60 nuclear warheads plus one hydrogen bomb. Now, in the world of today, let me tell you, which country has hydrogen bomb? China is the only country with hydrogen bomb. And that ICBM can cover every corner of the world in less than 20 minutes and destroy any target in any corner of the world without any possibility of being intercepted. I hope Washington has learned the lesson. If you want to have war, you will get war. If you want to destroy China, you will be destroyed. If you want to impose nuclear war on China, you will be wiped out by nuclear war. This is very serious. What?
That's how you close the topic.
Okay.
Lower.
Right. So now we
Lower.
Can we get a mic drop
So
on
now,
that one?
now, do you think it's bluffing, Stanley?
Mic drop.
No, he's not bluffing.
No, he's not bluffing.
He's not
He
bluffing
means
at all.
business.
He's very
But the
assertive.
thing
Like
is-
he's
but
not bluffing.
But do you think that weapon
Yeah.
exists?
Yes.
Yes.
I believe it exists.
I believe it
Yes,
exists.
you know. But the thing is that he's not going to fire the first shot, and
He said
the
it, yeah.
United States is not going to fire the first shot. Also,
United States not
they
gonna do
don't.
it either,
Nobody
of
wants to
course.
do.
But
it.
now, guess what? If there's a war in time, because remember, the next war that's coming, I'm watching, and I'm ready to make money off of it because I make money off war. I love
Trump.
war. You understand?
Okay, Trump.
Depends to the extent of it.
Okay,
Okay. So now listen to this now. Taiwan. Listen, I'm waiting for that war to happen. Though, just because this is practically the only thing that left for a war to happen between US and China. It's Taiwan. You know that. Everybody knows that.
I know
If
that,
China
yeah. And
decide,
they want to reunite. They want to reunite it.
E-
but
exactly.
It doesn't have to be a nuclear war, right? It could be just a war,
regular, yeah.
right?
a war that will never end. And me, I
No,
just
it
want it to
doesn't have to
happen
be
because
nuclear.
I miss on buying that freaking that stock that what this freaking thing is. What that stock again? The chips, Nvidia. I miss on Nvidia, so I want that war to happen for that shit to drop, then for me to buy a bunch of it.
Okay.
And after people
All right.
die, I make more money.
So
Lulu, please. Yes,
we're
thank you,
gonna go
Lulu.
ahead and
Thank
move
you, Lulu.
on.
Where did we find this guy?
I think he found all of us.
I like that. I like that. I'm a finder. I'm a finder, baby. There you go. I find the best too.
All right, guys. So we know that Bad Bunny is stepping onto the Super Bowl halftime stage,
Yes.
and it's more than just music.
Yeah.
There's language, there's culture. NFL's biggest show is actually rooted in English, but Bad Bunny is unapologetically Spanish, right? So some people see it as a celebration, and others are seeing it as a clash with tradition. So what do
yeah.
you guys have to say about that?
But a class in, a clash with tradition. How? I mean, it's the same thing they were saying about Kendrick Lamar.
They're saying that it's predominantly English, and now most of his music is predominantly Spanish.
Nah.
I didn't listen. I don't know all his music, so that's why.
Well,
Okay, most of his music, yes, is.
do
in
we have some Bad
Spanish,
Bunny music here?
But his music is very popular. If you go to any club, you're going to hear Bad Bunny.
Any Spanish club?
But that's
Any
kinda-
Spanish club, you're going to hear Bad Bunny.
Okay,
Any
so it's not
hip-hop-
popular
How many
then.
No.
But how many
Hip-hop American
American
clubs also play Bad Bunny.
Ah,
Okay?
Yeah,
No.
but-
But let me tell you, this man, I don't know if anybody saw that concert he just recently had in Puerto Rico. Every celebrity that was a celebrity, anybody who's a somebody was there. The man put on the biggest show I've ever seen in my life. He built a VIP house in the middle of the concert. And this is where the LeBron James and the Tom Brady's and all these type of people were at the show.
Mhm.
The wives
were
were
there for the
inside
women.
the house. The wives were there. Okay.
Please.
Anyway, so the thing with this guy is that he never wanted to have a show in the United States because of the whole ICE situation.
Mhm.
He's like, matter of fact, he said, I don't need to have a concert in the US. You know why? Because people were flying to Puerto Rico to go see him.
Well,
So he's
Okay.
like, I'm not going to do it. But now
Right,
he gets his contract with the
Right.
Super Bowl.
right.
But this is an all-American sport. This is the platform. If you try to make any political noise, this is where to do it.
okay, so Trump weighed in, and he said that America is losing its culture. He's highly against it.
I kind of thought that was funny.
You know
too.
what's funny about that, though? Let me tell you what's funny
Hearing
about that.
from Trump, I kind of thought
Let
that
me
was
tell you
funny
what's
too.
funny about that, though, right? They're talking all this nonsense about Bad Bunny, but Rihanna was not a U.S. citizen. She performed. Shakira is not a U.S.
But
citizen.
Rihanna
She was
perform
on
in
that
English.
stage. Doesn't match. It's Shakira.
Well, she
Shakira
got to
performed
perform
in
in
English?
English.
She does. She also has Spanish stuff.
And then he was with Wyclef,
No,
which
the
is
point
black.
is that
That
the thing is, the
basically-
matter
She was
is,
with Beyonce, she was with
all
everybody.
of these people, you two, Paul McCartney, they were not U.S. citizens performing on the Super Bowl
But I
stage.
don't think that's the
But was
major
it during
issue.
Trump's,
But
it was not
presidency?
during his it wasn't. But I don't think that's the issue. I think I would almost have a problem if I'm at a Super Bowl and the entire Super Bowl halftime show is in Spanish. Like, I wouldn't understand. How do I relate? And I've never heard his music before.
But-
So I think that for me would be like, well, dang, I want to be able to rock to something.
But listen,
Well,
if people don't know how Trump worked by now, I believe they're probably living under a rock. Trump only one thing. Trump is like, if people don't understand, the devil love to be praised. That's how the guy want. The only issue that he has with Bad Bunny is because Bad Bunny was bad mouthing him.
Yeah.
Bad Bunny do not like him, was talking bad about him.
Yeah.
So he told you, if you talk bad about me, I'm gonna talk bad about you. You don't like me, I don't like you. But if Bad Bunny come out and say, oh, Mr. Trump, I wanna suck your, guess what happened?
My God.
Trump gonna say,
Wow.
Trump gonna say, oh yeah, you my man, come and do it. So basically, that's the way it is. He doesn't have nothing to do with races, with culture. Look,
But at the same time, I see where Nidhi is coming from.
Yeah,
Is
like,
that
an
most of his
all-American
music
sport.
is in Spanish, but all people are gonna need to say is VIP, VIP.
Hey,
That's all we would need to.
that's-
Okay,
And
it was
that's-
the
that's
same
in
thing with
English.
what's his
Yeah.
name
And-
last year,
Oh,
though.
with Kendrick
With
Lamar.
Kendrick
That's what I was
Lamar.
saying. That's
The
what I was
crowd
saying.
didn't know. A lot of the crowd is.
Hip-hop.
This is an all-American sport.
Correct.
The majority that is,
Well,
is
yeah,
all
but-
American
but
family.
isn't
A lot
that-
of them didn't know
isn't
you're
that
right.
what
like,
the hell he was doing.
No, absolutely.
is
I
it like
saw
that different type of honors in the NFL? There's Spanish honors in the NFL. They have like practically there's honors that's
No,
Spanish in
Rock
the NFL.
Nation makes
Jennifer
part
Lopez,
of picking-
Jennifer
Yeah.
Lopez own a part of Miami Dolphin. Do you have a whole bunch?
Oh,
That's
it's a
what
lot. It's a lot.
as a matter of fact, in
it's a lot of
Miami,
co-owners
in
for the
Miami, it's a whole
Dolphins.
bunch of Spanish that
Yeah, there's a
own
lot of
the
them.
Dolphin. That's why Dolphin is
All
so.
you need is $1 million.
That's why
you can own
Dolphin
Dolphins.
sucks
The
like that.
Yeah, but the thing is that whether
Because
you like
Spanish
it or
people
not-
don't like to
Okay.
spend money on getting good
Yeah.
players.
Oh my
Well,
God.
whether you like it or not, it's the culture is changing, the demographic is changing, therefore the culture is changing.
Yeah.
So that traditional or typical American, Bon Jovi and in the Super
Mhm.
Bowl and all white music, that is changing, and the
That's it.
demographic is also changing. Not only we have the migrants, but the generation of people is also changing, and they're younger and they're more open to the idea of different things, right? So now Bad Bunny is a worldwide star.
Superstar,
He's not
yeah,
like just
yeah.
a local. Yeah, it's like a major. He's like a Shakira. It's just like
Right.
a lot
Don't
of
know
people
all
talk
his
about
music, yeah.
sometimes.
I think it's better than
so-
more than
so-
Shakira.
At
I
this
think,
time,
he's-
yeah.
I think right now he is
Yeah,
bigger
at
than
this time.
Shakira.
Right now.
At this
right
time,
I
now,
think
yeah.
he is bigger than
Yes,
Shakira.
exactly. So I think it's appropriate. I'm
I think
open
so.
to
I-
the
I
idea.
mean,
I
so-
love the
I'm open
So
to
versatility.
that would be
idea.
my only thing. So I don't have a problem with the diversity, like switching it up. I love that we can switch it up, but I would want to also be able to understand something. Like you have to at least one.
You
English
will
song.
understand something.
He has English music.
Music is
listen,
a universal language.
listen,
That's how I look
all
at
you
it. And
listen
once
to
it
me.
has a beat and you
Listen,
can move to a
you
beat,
shake your booty
you good to
on
go.
Jamaican music.
I understand.
I
Jamaican
see white
music.
people shaking their booty on boom shakalaka laka
I
laka.
understand it.
What was that song?
Well,
What was
that's
that song that
what I think
came
was
out? It
going
was
on,
from
is that
the
people
guy
Yeah.
Opa Cadden Style.
Oh,
Yeah,
right, right.
yeah, look
That's
at that.
true.
Look
I
at
ain't gonna
that.
lie. I learned that dance though.
Look at. Now look at
I
the
was doing that
Macarena.
dance all the time.
Every single freaking wedding you go, they playing Macarena, Macarena, Macarena,
That was another
Macarena.
one.
But the entire
Music is
wedding is
universal
not
language.
Macarena. The entire
But
wedding
when I-
isn't
When they put
Cuba,
Macarena,
the tiger-
everybody's dancing Macarena. You dance
No,
Macarena.
but this is what I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying. He's gonna come out. He's gonna play more than one song. Every song is gonna be in Spanish. I'm not saying I'm not gonna move to a song or two. I may
Nobody
move
know
to
what
a
the guy
song or
gonna
two.
play yet because you have to put the
I
show
have a
together.
prediction.
Tell us.
I predict
you
that
are a
he's gonna.
singer,
I predict
so-
he's gonna bring out Cardi B.
Ooh.
Cardi B just dropped an album.
With
Cardi
him?
B is making. No, not
Oh,
with
oh,
him,
oh,
but
okay.
there's this song that
Song
she
with-
has that's out, and I think they have a song together.
Okay.
So I'm predicting Cardi B is going to be brought out. He's going to bring out some other artists that are American.
Okay. That
To
will
make
make it
the
really
noise,
good.
to give it that
Yes.
balance.
Yeah.
Now that would be really nice.
Yes,
I think that would be great.
But I am anxious to see the message he's going to give on that show, because, like I said, the Super Bowl stage is a place to make that point.
Your point, right?
But did you
Right.
not
But-
see the response when they say ICE is going to show up?
But
I ain't gonna show up. They got too many Americans.
Listen,
going to
see,
that
that's what I'm saying. They turn that
Ice
thing
not
into
gonna show up.
politics.
Listen,
You crazy.
white-
You crazy. You know how much money? You know
Football
how
is a
much
white man's
I was
sport.
You
trying to
know how
figure out
much
how-
money?
I'm just trying to figure out
And
how.
here's
were
the
they gonna
funny
get
thing.
this done,
Here's the
though.
funny thing. You think an immigrant with no papers got money to go to the Super Bowl? I'm telling you, man.
There you go, right there.
People politicize every freaking
Listen.
thing, and people don't even think you crazy.
If
So
I have
you trying
never,
to tell me a Mexican gonna go at Super Bowl?
if I never agree with this, I agree with this man today. I agree with this man today.
You agree with me
gonna-
every day.
Man.
Right.
but
They're
the
not
thing
gonna
is
go.
this,
ICE is not going nowhere to
Trump,
know all
Trump
American
usually gets
sport.
his way.
No.
Trump doesn't want him performing, so we will see.
What you think? Do you
if
think
Trump
Trump's
will
gonna?
get his way? with
Believe
this
me.
or
You
not.
think so?
Listen,
So, no.
listen.
Let's see how that plays
Hey,
out.
listen.
Supposedly.
Guess what?
Right, it is that. But your
Do
next
you know-
right
My,
around the
my
corner.
question is this though: what? Okay, I know he's a president, right? What avenues can he go through for this not to happen? Like really seriously.
call the commissioner.
That's
Yeah,
it.
Yeah,
shut it
commissioner.
down.
He has
That's
gone.
it. Shut it down.
Listen, hey, if you
Shut down the show?
and keep in mind, Trump is a gangster.
Shut down the
He's
show
gonna- he's-
itself, or
no,
you mean?
no, he's a gangster. He's gonna say,
No, the
listen,
show, yeah.
if you don't
Not the
cancel this
day.
guy, I'm gonna make sure I put ice in the stadium.
I am so done.
But guess what?
So done.
But here's the thing. Remember though. But keep in mind. Listen
I
to
don't
this
think
now.
they would do that.
One thing you have to know: what Trump respect. Trump respect money.
Mm.
That's one thing people don't understand.
Well, the show's gonna
And then
bring money.
and then let me tell you this: the people that's around the NFL, those guys, when it's come to money, they do not play. So you're talking about viewers. There's so many things. So let me tell you something,
'Cause
man.
this is just
Listen,
a
this
marketing
is a
ploy. So
right now.
just
This is a
marketing
freaking like
ploy.
it's a marketing stunt. It's
Okay.
BS.
Everybody
It's
know who they could try.
nonsense.
So
That's it. That's
right.
it. That's what it. That's what it. Okay, so we're moving on to the next one.
let's go ahead and
Okay.
and definitely shift. So
But by the way, I'm going to the Super Bowl.
Let's go.
Nice. Get tickets for the whole crew.
For
Right.
real.
Yeah.
Skybox.
I always agree with you. Did I ever tell you that?
That's
Wow.
right.
I agree with everything you
I
say.
concur with her.
I agree with
I was
everything
right
you
about
say.
women.
You're right.
Yes, you're right. You are right.
Circumstances of the moment.
So there's a question that arises very often, and that's a woman hearing two voices of authority: her father and her husband. Whose word carries the most weight?
Let me
So
watch
for
that
some-
video.
For some, it's a matter of tradition and respect, right? There are some cultures, it's daddy all day, and then for others, it's independence and personal choice. So we have a video where a woman is actually torn between her father and
How old is she?
her husband.
Well,
She
she's
seems
married.
like-
Doesn't matter her age. She's
Yeah,
married.
it matters.
She's
Matters.
probably
She
not
seems
from here because here
old
they
enough
don't
to
listen
make
to
Oh,
a
she's
us.
not from
She's
here. Oh,
married.
okay. Okay, let's see the video. It's an interesting topic. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I gotta watch that one.
No, Lord Jesus.
Yeah.
I put it for you, Sly.
So
Well,
Daddy
we can
girl.
definitely start kind of like elaborating.
I
on
feel
it
like you
as we
should.
wait
I
on-
think. I feel like
No,
if
but
you're
that's what though.
married, it's
See, the thing is this: we gotta watch this video
Okay, okay,
because
all right,
the
all right.
video tell you everything that you need to know
okay. We'll wait.
before we comment. So,
Let's talk about
producer,
something. Let's talk about something
producer,
else.
let's
then.
push it in. Push
Let's
it in.
talk about
talk-
how I agree with a lot of things you said.
No, I don't like that topic.
And,
He's gonna get us a. He's gonna get us a Super Bowl
I
tickets anyways.
understand Bad Bunny's music.
Look
I
at her.
understand that.
Well,
she's
she's
music.
talking out because she's a singer though.
And
What that mean?
She's a singer. She want to see Bad Bunny performing.
We all wanna see Bad Bunny
and
perform.
you would be great
We
company.
all- what is it?
Hablo
Yeah.
español.
We
I
all
would be
see
great
mucho,
company.
mucho. Mucho español.
Yeah.
Mucho
Hablamos español, sí.
So now you see, Sunday, there's a bunch of Bad Bunny fan here tonight.
No, 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 we're not
No,
Bad
I
Bunny.
see.
Oh,
fans.
y'all my
I
fan
see.
tonight.
Yeah.
Anderson
We're
fan
the
tonight.
Anderson fan.
Yeah. All right. Let's you know what?
It
Let's see the
switches
video.
quickly.
Bling a ding. Gang gang gang.
Okay, wait, who's that? Her husband or her man?
They
Oh, this is a skit. So it's not even real.
Why you want to stay here with him?
It's a skit.
You coming with me? No, you ain't going with him.
Yeah, that's a skit.
Come on, you need to leave.
Yeah, the issue is real.
That dude
Yeah,
ain't
yeah,
no good for you. No, who you running up on? Who you running up on? No, who you running up on? My dad. I will yo flow with you, bro.
The dad did wrong. Right there, the dad with the yeah, right there.
You can't stay here. He got you working 2 jobs, sis. How you want to stay here though? Why you want
I
to stay
feel
here
a
with
concern.
him?
Who got her working 2 jobs?
No, you ain't
I feel
going with him. Come on, you need to leave, sis. That
You
dude
need
ain't
to
no good
leave,
for you.
sis.
No, but
Sis.
Who you running up on? Who you running up on? No. Who you running up on? My dad. I will yo flow with you, bro.
The son, the young man, the husband being real respectful at least.
All right.
Woo! All right then. So you're right. It
What's
did set the
going on?
tone. It did set the tone. Okay, so what did you get from the video?
Whose house is this?
That's his her.
Are
That's
they
the
in the
husband and the wife's
wife's
house.
house?
Yes.
Mm.
Okay.
And the dad
And
has
I
come
thought I
there.
heard the dad say, "I run this house."
No,
No,
that
no,
wasn't the
that
dad.
was
That was
the
a
husband
yeah,
who said
yeah.
that. Okay.
What did you gather? What did you gather?
I-
Wait. Because you gonna go forever. Go.
I believe once I am married, it's me and my husband.
I agree.
Yeah, if you chose
What do
that
you
man.
what do you think?
Well, it's clear. I believe in the Bible.
Yeah, me too.
And the Bible states
You leave,
your
yep.
mother and father,
Yeah.
you become one flesh.
That's right.
If you choose someone who's gonna have you working 2-3 jobs, because they mentioned that, right?
They did.
Or who disrespectful towards you, or whatever the case may be, that was your choice.
Yeah.
That can give you his opinion or his viewpoints on the side
Yeah.
without doing what that father did. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely the husband.
Did you have more to say on that too?
Oh, Sunday, go ahead.
Saidi? Wait.
Oh, sorry. though.
Did
no,
you-
I mean I'll say something after. but
Okay.
I'll say something.
Okay, go Stephanie. Then I'll go.
Yeah,
after.
I mean, listen,
yeah.
once you're married, you listen to your husband. You can seek your father's advice, right? And you can make your own decisions for yourself. If it's not working for you, you can always leave, right? And you can always leave with the support of your father. But yes, you listen to your husband. And if you have whatever's going on in the household, because it seems like she's okay with what's going on. She's working 2 jobs. They're trying to build something together. That's fine, right? But it seems like the father is not happy with the idea that my daughter is with this man, and now she has to work 2 jobs, right? So she can either, I don't know, build or support or whatever's going on, right? Yeah, I think he's overstepping.
Yeah.
Well,
I think the dad, I mean, no, because you're gonna take the whole 15. So so no. No, but I agree, right? I would listen to my husband, but in this situation, I didn't feel like the wife was so much. I felt like maybe it was a bother to her why her father had to step in, because how would he know? Why would he be privy to that information so much that he feels so bothered to stand up for her? Like I don't feel like he was just an imposing father to come in and say, "Oh, you made this happen for my daughter. Let me get you out of here." No, I felt like maybe that daughter had been going to her dad, pillow talking with her dad, and he's had
Yeah.
enough of
You
hearing about it
hit a
and doing
point
something.
right
Yeah,
there.
like and
That is
But
a
at the same
big
time, you
point.
could see that she was reluctant to leave, right?
she
Because
didn't
he
want.
was kinda
Her
like-
husband doesn't look like a bad man. He doesn't look like a.
Well, no, but but she doesn't want to leave.
No, I wouldn't
The-
want to
the-
leave
the
either. That
father's
he doesn't look
pressure.
like a bad guy.
Why
Right.
would a father?
Yeah.
Why would the man look like a bad guy? We have a woman
That works two
working
jobs.
2 jobs, taking care of your ass. Why would that look like a bad guy?
But you had a
You're
point
right,
there
you're right,
with
you're
that
right.
part. 'Cause a lot of times too, that happens. That's a
I
bad
remember the
thing.
last time a woman worked 2 jobs on me. You would see how I look. You would see how we talk about women today. Oh my God,
I love
women,
them.
women
They're
are
so
so
perfect.
women are so God,
This man.
great, my woman.
You
God.
don't believe in that though.
I don't believe in that, so you get that it's a joke.
I'm confused.
But the thing is,
But I say
sometimes
like
when
the
you're-
guy would not look that bad, a bad guy. If
Yeah,
we have a
if
woman working 2 jobs
jobs,
for
he's
your
probably not
ass,
working
and you
himself.
believe me, he
Now
probably-
you're right. Probably.
You see how buff is the guy? The guy's at the gym every day.
I will mop this.
Yeah, but the
That's
dad
it.
is.
I'm a
I think.
mom.
Well,
But the dad
the
was
dad's
house
so
is
small.
that? The
Yeah.
dad or the
The
husband?
dad, yeah, the dad looks like he's in shape.
He is in shape, but he was dead
Yeah.
wrong. He's dead wrong to kind of
Yeah.
approach that man like that in his own home. Like, how you checking another man in his own home?
Yeah.
But
Well,
this
that's
is-
the
see-
thing.
Wait.
Not his.
No. Okay, go ahead.
This
Yeah.
is where
He looked at me like, what?
this is where we men. That's where men, and that's the thing. Men, when you're a man, there's certain things that people would not dare do at your house.
Mhm.
If he was a real man in the house, the father would never even think twice to come and disrespect him at his home, because the father know, listen, if you come and take that woman out of my house, she will never come back, and she will stay in your hand for the rest of your life, because this is when a man take his responsibility. So the moment that a father think that you're not a man and you do not assume the responsibility of a man inside your home, this is when they lose respect for you, and these type of things will happen.
Right, but that's based on what she is going back and telling
Mhm.
daddy.
Mhm.
Which sometimes I feel when you have your home with your husband, keep your shit to yourself.
Mhm, mhm.
Work your stuff out on your own, unless your husband's being violent or the wife's being violent,
Mhm.
or there's some real
Mhm.
threatening things happening in the
Issues, yeah.
household. It's a different thing. But as a married couple, handle your shit by yourself.
agree.
Well, I mean, like working,
Because let me tell you
working
something.
two jobs, that's
Well,
violent.
Let me tell you what happens a lot of times. A lot of times is you have a problem with your
Imagine.
partner. You have a problem with your partner.
work two jobs, man,
You
man.
go
I
to
see you.
mom
I
and you
see
tell
your
mom
ass every working
everything.
the job
You're
as a
crying to mom. When mom sees him next time, and you all lovey-dovey with your husband because you got back with your husband, and mom looking at him like,
Right.
I already remember
Mhm.
what you told me about him last week.
Yeah.
So you completely change the dynamics of that relationship.
The
But
way
like
they
I
view
said,
him, yeah.
Because
Uh,
now my
yeah.
mom
That is very
will not
true.
see him the same anymore.
No, nobody would.
But I'm
I
still
know a
here
couple-
with my man.
I know a couple who's
My man,
The-
my man,
the-
my
the-
My
man.
man, my man, my man.
they were struggling financially.
Yes, there.
So she went to her dad and she told her husband one day, hey, you know, my dad gave us some money and he flipped, right?
Because
I'm
they
the man
never
of my-
spoke about it.
Yeah, I'm the man of my, my house, da, da, da. So now her and the dad started doing it secretly. Yeah, so she was like, I'm never going to tell him again, but the dad is helping in the background. Because she's like, yeah, he'll start.
but we see. But the thing
And
about
I
it
think that's
is,
kind of better.
oh,
though.
okay,
Like,
why
that's
would-
sad,
okay,
but I'm not
listen.
going to suffer because I'm not going to suffer.
the thing about it is,
No, I did
when
that
you're a
already.
man,
I did
is
that
either
already. Nah.
you're a man
Right, or you're not.
or you're not a man.
Mhm.
Simple as that. So practically, I believe something like that happened to me. There was this woman I was with, right? And then just say things did not work out. Everybody go their way, right? And she went with another man. But for some reason, the man that she was with, the man was not practically in the level
Mhm.
Right.
to practically do the thing I was doing. So probably help the kids out, whatever it is, give the kids a gift, things like that. But when the man come to find out, he was upset about it. Why you not with this guy anymore? But he keep giving gift. He was giving gift and money to the kids. So so practically, and then when it comes to my ears, and what you think I'm gonna do? I could care less.
But you're not the daddy.
Huh?
You're not the daddy, you're ex.
But
She
that's the
shouldn't
but the
do
thing, but
that.
I'm kind like that.
Oh my God.
I'm coming, but guess what happened? But
You
guess
cannot
what?
stand there and
But
just
guess
say
what?
it.
Here's the funny thing, though. Here's the funny
He's
thing.
kind.
I'm not doing it for the woman. I'm doing it for the kids.
I cannot stand.
Do you understand my point?
But
Because guess what?
first of all,
I had a great relationship with the kids.
yeah.
So you
yeah.
understand? So what's the and
I
here's
would
the,
say this to that point. To that point, okay. In hindsight, I would say this. I would not stop my ex from doing that for my children because the children did have a good rapport with my
relationship with
ex.
them.
And but that's now, as a grown woman looking at things just a little bit different. So in hindsight, I would have never stopped that, especially because that person was not, isn't a husband.
But you
Right?
weren't providing to her.
Yeah.
No. Going straight to
hell
the kids.
no.
No.
Anything
Going
about
straight
it
to the
is
kids.
basically
Going
what I do
straight
is,
to the kids.
and here's what
No,
I
no, no.
did. Stanley, here's what I did actually. I don't know the guy, and I don't feel freaking. As a matter of fact, I pick up the kids, at their
Yeah.
grandma. I mean, like nobody knows.
Cannot deal with this,
Wow.
man.
You understand? I'll go to the grandma and pick up.
You
the
went
kids.
from
And then-
being the ex to the side piece.
No,
No,
not side piece at all.
No.
You
No.
being funny.
No, I wasn't side piece at all.
No.
I know it's being funny.
Here's the
No.
thing, Sene, was I wrong? Because,
No,
okay,
but-
for example,
no, I think what happens is that once you become an ex, there's certain boundaries that you
Yeah.
should
Yeah,
be
would
putting.
you-
with the kids.
And now, because the
And
thing
keep
is
in
that
mind, the
if
kid's
you-
not even.
if you-
The kid's not even.
if you-
Listen, here's the funny thing, Stanley. You have to understand. The kid's not even around the
guy.
dude.
Yeah.
The kid's
Yeah,
living
well,
in a separate home,
Yeah.
and I had the relationship with the grandma
You might
of the
yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
Do you still have that connection with the kids?
Yeah.
Yeah, I still do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you put it that way, yes.
I
But
cannot
if it's a
stand
very
And then here's the
serious
thing: those
relationship
loose
where
are never there forever.
No.
Here's the shit: you can do shit for the
Oh my
kids.
Lord, here we
You
go,
can
here
do
we go.
nothing for the kids.
No.
You can hardly do anything for the woman
Here
you
we
with.
go.
And then now somebody helping the
Was
kids
with.
because and
Was with.
and the thing I don't understand. What's the freaking big deal? Sometimes people, men, for example, like sometimes, and then yes, when you're young, you're stupid. I
You
can
are,
understand
you
that.
are, you're very
You understand?
immature,
I
very
do
immature.
stupid things too when I was
Yeah.
young. But there are certain things that, well, I cannot even say common sense because listen, the kid's not living with you.
Yeah.
The kids are with their
Yeah.
grandparents. So basically, I have a
Yeah.
relationship with the grandma as well. So basically, I
Yeah.
go over there. Hey, listen, it's a good time. Things are good for me. I go and take the kids to go shopping.
Yeah.
And then here's the funny thing: you're not doing it. You
Yeah.
can't doing it.
Yeah.
And then you upset because I did something for the kids. What kind of idiot is
Well,
that?
the thing is that when you put it that way, I see how,
Yeah.
especially if then the idea in my head is that this is a new man that moved into the house and that
No,
child
no,
is also
no,
under
no.
the
Yeah,
house.
no.
And yeah, it's a whole different story.
It was
when
a
you put
whole
it,
no.
when you
So
put it that-
that's why I said in that situation, like in hindsight, I would have never cut things off
Right.
for the person or the other person because they had a really good rapport, and I love the dynamics
Mhm.
that relationship could have brought on from
Mhm.
speaking different languages,
Mhm.
from getting experiences with different cultures, from doing other things, and that's just for the children as human beings to be around. Because when you look at it, you have coaches that step in as parents and sometimes
Mhm.
picks up kids and help them to develop certain skills and things. And I wish I would have kept that.
And you know what? Since
that
that shit happened,
rapport,
guess
yeah.
what happened?
Yeah.
Guess
I
what
wish
happened
I
when
would've-
that thing that happened?
You know,
I
but
pulled
things-
back.
But things happen.
Dude,
and-
you know why I pulled back? Because I know how Black Americans sometimes they really stupid. I don't want to freaking
Oh,
dealing with no
Lord
Black
Jesus.
American
Whoa,
anyway.
Wait
No,
a
And,
minute
and,
now.
and,
But
and
he
get
said
shot.
Black
Believe me, yo,
Americans.
dude.
That's a
These
very
guys,
big
no,
difference.
these people,
He
listen,
means-
Black American will
he-
kill you
He meant right. That's what he
in
meant.
easy.
Right. That's
Can
what he
kill you
meant.
easy
Oh,
for
oh.
stupidity
Black
when it's
American
come to a
trying
woman.
kill you.
I'm just telling you point blank.
That's what he meant.
Simple.
Like
Did you see?
short-tempered.
And then here's the thing again, Miami Gardens, you out of your freaking mind. And just the
This
fact
was
that
a
I said Miami Gardens,
This was a
every-
great topic.
everybody gonna say, you know what? Yeah, this man is right. They're crazy over there. A guy from Chili's, you know what Chili's?
All right,
There's a
okay,
girl
all
that
right,
used to work in Chili's. You know what
Oh,
happened?
yeah, I remember that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then
What happened?
a guy,
Her boyfriend just walked
her boyfriend just because a customer. The problem is the worker. She worked for Chili's, and the customer was having an issue with the waitress, and then she called her boyfriend,
It was her coworker.
a coworker,
Coworker,
and then she
okay,
called her
sure.
boyfriend, and her boyfriend come and shot the guy cold blooded.
Wow.
All right, then you think I'm gonna
Well,
keep helping
okay.
these kids,
To go-
and then this dumb freak, you're crazy.
No, but I get it. But
Well, I like to
again,
go
it
back
would
to-
have been. It goes back to what Saida said. You know, if we're not pillow talking with people and having other people in our ear, and if you're like, again, when you're that young, this girl is young. I asked how old is she for a reason, because sometimes that immaturity of not knowing more things or not being exposed to more things, you make decisions on your right now. I'm so grateful through life. I've been able to pick up different skills, and I'm watching different people, and I'm looking at different types of things, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute, that's something that I would never ever touch again. And dang, I wish I wouldn't have ruined certain
Certain,
relationship.
right.
You realize
Yeah,
those
but me-
things.
Yeah.
Niji, I think it's easier said than done. You know,
Oh, for
I think it's
sure.
in women. I don't think normally.
You can't tell me. I
women-
did 8
men-
years. I did 8 years. It was definitely
Yeah.
it's definitely easier said than done. And I'm so glad it's over.
Men-
So
Yeah, men
Yeah.
usually suffer in silence, but women don't, right?
Mm.
They like to have support. They like to go and talk to friends, family, or wherever they need to talk. Psychologists. Or,
So
you know,
men
they
don't
have
talk.
We pray.
And you know,
No,
we
come
carry a
on
lot
now.
on our shoulders, and sometimes we suffer in silence, right?
Mm.
No, come on, dude. We pray. We talk among us, or we
Well,
travel.
okay, well,
we
we
travel.
talk amongst
Okay.
Come on,
Okay.
don't say in our level like me, Stanley, and my crew. We travel,
Okay.
and we go talk
yes,
shit.
we talk. But what I'm trying to get at is that there's many form of abuse, and there's also financial abuse. So have your woman working 2 jobs and you're sitting and being
Man,
a
you
bum. If
listen.
you're also working 2 jobs, you're actively searching job. If you don't have, you're doing
That was the
everything you
problem?
can,
Yeah.
right?
issue
But
was
now,
the
if
dad
your
was-
woman is working 2 jobs, you're at
I
home
was
playing
trying to
video
figure out
games,
the
eating the good
Yeah.
food, sitting in a nice house, driving the nice car, picking her up. What was that movie? That movie with Tyrese when he basically Baby Boy.
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Baby Boy, right? She was working hard, and he's just
Yeah.
chilling, you know, picking her up in
having
the
sex
car,
with
you know,
different
putting
women, doing all kinds of
Eh,
stuff.
exactly. So
Okay.
now, if that's what's happening, and she's talking to that dad, obviously, I mean, he's a dad, right?
Yeah.
He's protective. That's his nature, also to protect his daughter. He's gonna step in. But it's hard if that's the situation for her not to talk to someone and kind of explain what's going on. But you know, you kind of want to resolve
I
this
wish
with
I would
your
have had
husband or
somebody to
boyfriend
talk
first.
to, though. I didn't have
Yeah.
talk to. I wish I had my mom, somebody to talk to.
Now that I understand
You know what I'm saying?
the
So I
context of
get
this video, I didn't understand that it was the dad was upset that he found out the daughter's having 2 jobs.
Yeah.
And he was not
Well, probably
working.
amongst
The
other
husband
things,
is
but-
not working.
Maybe.
We don't know. They
Hey,
didn't say.
Yeah.
Listen, man.
Oh,
But you know
Well,
what?
I think that's it on the
But
topic,
here's
though.
a funny thing, though.
But
You see me,
she made that decision.
again. That's what I was gonna say. See me as a dad. If my daughter working 2 jobs, taking care of it, dude, I don't give a fly f
You
about
made
you.
that decision.
That's your business.
You made
Correct.
that
That's your choice.
That ain't got nothing to do with
But
me.
that goes back to what you said.
Girl,
You
good
chose
luck.
that.
Peace.
You chose that. You
As a
made
matter of
that
fact, don't even
decision.
call
You
me.
made that decision.
So on that note,
Daddy.
this was an amazing topic. oh my God, what an amazing topic this one was. Can we now go to the next topic?
Yeah. So on the
Please.
same subject of women, so
See, now y'all
We-
can't talk and say I
we
talk
know
bad
that-
about women today. Tonight.
Lord.
we know that a man's reputation.
Don't worry,
can be
you'll
built
get
over
a
years,
chance.
right?
Yeah.
But it can be destroyed in seconds.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's actually a woman's actions that can spark that downfall.
Yeah.
So we do have a video on that,
let me see the
on
video.
how a woman's action can bring calamity, so to say, to her husband's reputation. The way
Well,
he's viewed in society.
we have a video yet.
There you go.
Swirl my tequila.
Yeah, give
Oh, this one, girl.
me your shirt. I bought that shit for you in the street.
But that's not it.
That's not the video though.
No, that's not the video. That was a different video. That was the one with the I don't like. Yeah. You're right.
What's happening to my producer today?
Right. It's
Yeah,
it's been a day, Stanley. It's been a day.
Is this the video?
Okay.
No, that one is.
Oh, that's my girl. What she
She's
was doing?
yeah, she's a comedian.
Yeah, that's
I
she.
love her.
Me too.
Yeah,
That's my
we're
girl,
definitely-
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth,
Yeah.
yeah, she's so funny.
Yeah, so I posted that video, which I would love for us to tackle one day about Haitian mothers breaking down or bringing down their
Yeah.
daughters.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was because
I don't think it's
That's a
just
whole
Haitian.
show right
I don't
there.
think it's just Haitian, but
No, it's always been
All
Haitian.
right, black mother.
Haitian. I mean, Jamaicans too.
Black mother.
Jamaicans don't play.
Nah. Black mothers say, I got
Caribbean mothers. in
Caribbean
general.
mothers don't
Caribbean
play.
mothers don't
And I
play.
think when I'm looking at it now, it's my grandmother's turning 92, and I'm watching her now sitting on a chair, and I'm watching her today, literally. And she said the thing to me. She's like, I don't think I'm gonna make it to December. And I'm like, I hate that that's why I'm here, first of all. So I'm like, I hate that she talks like that, but I'm just watching her. And I'm used to this very strong woman doing so many different things. And it's almost like I'm hard on you because I want you to be better. And it's like when somebody says that to you, it's almost like that don't make me better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
broke me.
you broke me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the
Yeah.
things you said that hurts.
Yeah.
But then when you look back, you're like, dang, but I can make it though.
Yeah.
I can actually stand on my
We're
own
definitely
2
gonna
feet.
tackle
I
that
can definitely,
time.
you know, I could do so. Oh man, I just look at her now
well,
and
but
like
92, she had a good run.
she did.
Good run.
She
You
did.
know, she had a good run.
She still cooks dinner. Every
know?
day she won't let me cook. So.
Well, yeah, it was obvious.
All right, so
December-
as we wait for the
December is
video,
This
let's
December
go
around the
ahead.
corner.
let's
Yeah,
go ahead and
I
talk
know,
about this
man.
subject.
Okay, all right.
On
Okay.
women's action. And I know in the video there was a comparison between Will Smith's wife versus Denzel's wife or Kobe's wife.
Oh.
So just their mannerism and how they reacted to certain things and how they carried themselves.
In
Listen.
that
Moved on to their
we're talking
husband.
about in that regard.
Right.
Yeah.
Listen,
right.
okay. I don't care what society and the era that we are living in the US.
Okay.
And I believe
No,
we
no,
have the
no, that's
video.
not it. That's
That's
not it.
Okay. So what happened is this. People don't understand. And then when I said, remember, we're talking about here. When we're talking about these type of things, we're talking about the environment here, the culture here in the US.
Excuse me.
And it works, doesn't matter where you go. When a man choose a woman to be his wife, actually, that woman become his pride. Meaning that man big up his chest because of that woman. And when he walk in a room with that woman, all his pride, all his personality showing, because he knows that he has something special next to him. And the beauty of it is, and make him feel more emboldened, is the fact that he knows that nobody have access to that woman anymore. Doesn't matter if that woman been sleeping with 200 guys before.
Right.
But the moment he picked up that woman as his wife, then that woman become a part of him. And sometimes women in this country don't even understand. And now they call the men all kind of bad name, possessive, all kind of. The reason why is because the man inside himself, his job, yes, is to be possessive over you, because that man is so possessive over himself. That's the reason why he's not doing anything wrong to himself. And then since you become a part of him, he doesn't want to do anything wrong to you or anything wrong happen to you. Because whatever that's happened to you will affect him directly, not indirectly, directly. So
Yeah.
I can say for me an example. Doesn't matter what people say. That's the reason why I stay the hell away from these type of nonsense. Because you know why? I know the type of person I am, and I know nobody's fit in my level to even extend myself to that level. Because once I'm with somebody, and I don't care, as long as I'm with you, as long as I'm investing as a matter of fact, I love my money because I work very hard. The moment I start investing my time in you, my money in you, believe me, I become a whole different person. I will die for you. I will take a bullets for you. I will do anything for you, because you know why? Because this is me. And one thing I realize is people do not worth that much in this culture that we are living in. And that's the reason why I say, you know what? I'm done. I don't have nothing to do with this. I'm gonna make sure I protect myself at all time. And the reason why is very simple. You're gonna kill yourself for somebody that don't even understand that they're worth something. And then they're only worth something because you make sure that you worth something. But them, they don't even understand that. Automatically, you have a woman, and any man can have access to that woman. Believe me, my friend, you're gonna die soon.
But when you find that strong, supportive woman that does understand that role, it's a beautiful thing.
That statement in itself is wrong. That statement in itself is wrong.
Because you said strong.
That statement in itself is wrong.
Because you said strong.
Okay, go ahead. Because you said strong.
Because you said right.
Yes. 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 Do you think I will employ? Do you think I'm gonna say me as a strong man? People will say, "What the hell? This guy's gay or something."
Well,
No.
Do you understand? Let me tell you something. Your job is not to be strong for me.
But it's
My
that's not
job
what you mean.
is
That's
to
not
be
what you
strong
mean.
for you.
But that's not in that.
Strong
No, not in that.
mentally,
Yeah,
strong
no.
emotionally. I'm not talking about strong
Right.
to
Yeah.
for you. That's not what I'm talking about.
And I think she means like a woman of virtue.
Correct.
Right, there we
Correct.
go.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, a woman of
So-
virtue.
All right, get it right now.
Okay.
Get it right.
However,
Okay.
I also have a low tolerance, so to say,
Yeah.
for a woman who cannot back up and support her husband as well. And I'm not
Absolutely.
talking about
Yeah.
what you're thinking about. I'm talking, for example, if he's operating a business,
Yeah.
if she doesn't even have the basics to be able to jump in and to
To help
assist in
him,
any
yeah.
kind of way. So you can have this whole, she's not accessible and she's this, she's that. But when she's airheaded too,
And not your
to me,
backbone can't do nothing.
I don't like to see that.
She's
Yeah.
been an asset to you.
Yeah.
Because I've had exes or past friends call me for certain things, and I'm wondering where your girl at?
Come on
You need
now.
a resume. Where? Oh, she don't know how to do those things. Or you need help with quick document. You need help typing a word. Like
Right.
what? So then when I mention where's da da da, that's weird. You
That is
know?
weird.
Why
No, I
can't
feel
she
that.
do
No, I
that?
feel
Well,
that.
me,
So
me, I
they're
hate
choosing-
typing. I would not be with a woman that cannot type.
Right, so they're choosing
But that's
these
the point she's
women
making.
who
Yeah.
can't do the bare
Minimum.
minimum. She'll cook, she'll
Because they
clean.
got good bodies, they look
whatever it is, but
good.
can't
they-
do
That's what they
nothing.
think.
That's what they think
That's
it
all they
is,
think.
yeah.
That's what they need.
This spe-
Yeah.
To them, that's what they need.
I love to see a woman, if you
But-
bring $10 home,
She can make it work.
just
She's fruitful.
mentally having
Yeah.
conversation with you, we could triple that.
Yeah.
Versus someone
Yeah.
who's just good for spending it. That's just my opinion. I understand how you feel.
I'm with that.
I mean,
I'm with
the way
that.
you say, but I agree with
I've been
you.
with that all day.
There's nothing
Yeah.
wrong with what you just say.
Yeah, I'm with that.
What I would say, a man would trade a virtuous woman, a divine feminine, a simple woman over a woman that has all the knowledge, that can type in stuff and documents and bring money, but that basically tarnishing his reputation.
Yeah, of
No,
course.
that,
He
right.
would
Bringing
trade-
it back to the
He
topic.
would
Yeah.
trade
Correct, because that's my
all-
point. Now
Right.
bringing
Yeah.
it back to the topic.
I was just saying that there are some who have all of these feminine things, but
Correct.
then come with nothing, and then you have others.
And I lived
That
through
possesses
that.
Oh, man, if
I
you have
had
a
a guy.
full
I
package,
was
yes.
dating someone, and he was a club owner, and he owned clubs and all this type of stuff. And then I was in there working. Then he brought another chick in there.
What do you expect?
He
You with the
had her
club owner.
working, and then all of a sudden,
It's just
he-
like with
I
like
could
you with
tell-
the Haitian
listen, I
musician.
could
What do you
tell-
expect?
I could tell he was sleeping with her. So I left. I said, I'm not doing this. I'm not this is toxic. I'm not doing this. A
Yeah.
year later, or
But
not
I-
even a year later.
It's like a woman.
"Hey,
I'm with a porn star.
I need.
And what do you expect porn
can
star
you,
do?
I need I need your help. You need my help. Why don't you have her do it?
Mhm.
Because that's what I was doing, but I left because I'm good.
Yeah.
She can't. Oh, she don't know. Then you need to have her.
Yeah.
We'll take the course.
Yeah.
But I can promise you right now, Will Smith, he married Jada,
Do we
and
have the
Jada has
video yet?
strong. Jada has a
strong.
strong name. Everybody knows Jada
Yeah.
before she married Will Smith and everything.
I don't
But
think
he-
really.
I
I
think-
don't
I
really
thi-
think so though.
But they
Well,
didn't
no,
know
some
Jada?
people knew her. It's not like she
No,
was
they definitely
known
knew Jada from
right?
Set It
People-
Off.
Yeah, Jada was
Jace's
big
lyrics.
time.
Well,
Okay.
the
Come
thing
on.
is, I think
was big
right
time.
now, right now, he would trade her for a no name
Oh yeah.
anytime right
yeah.
now.
I
Right there.
mean,
Right.
maybe not, right?
Yeah, no, for sure.
No,
I
Believe you see, men. Let me tell you, real men. But again, real men. That's one thing we always confuse. Real men.
You always make sure
There's a because guess what? Right now nowadays, nowadays, no, believe me. Listen, if a man have to say he's strong, then he has a problem.
Why you gotta say you real?
Yeah, but real men, because guess what?
Different.
Because there's men that's
That's a
patito.
different- yeah,
There's
yeah.
men that flip flop. Today they men, tomorrow they women. They don't know where they stand.
No fact.
And then like some men they confused.
Saying
I'm
you
not
say
talking about
strong
these type
man
of men.
then.
Or men that want their wife to do 2 jobs and they don't want to work.
You can say
So
strong man.
hey, understand?
So go
So
ahead.
or
Yeah,
having
yeah.
a musician for
Oh
your
my God,
boyfriend,
I am messing
or a
up.
promoter for your boyfriend.
Wait a minute.
or-
I am
hey,
messing up my chances of going to the Super Bowl. I'm sorry.
So go ahead. So,
Yeah,
as
no,
far as real
definitely-
men, what we
definitely.
So
say-
as far as real men, like Stanley was saying, as far as real men, there's certain crap real men will never take from a woman. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care what you possess. There's nothing you can make a real man take shit from you. It won't happen. Disrespect? No real
So the
men
things
will
that-
take disrespect
so-
from you.
So the things that Jada put Will through, you're saying that no real man would sit.
No real men will do it. I stand
It is
right there.
tough. It is tough for me to say that.
You're crazy.
Yes, and a woman. No, that's tough. Actually, to be honest with you, I don't look at Will Smith in the same light. I'm very
Mm.
disappointed, and every time somebody bring up, I'm like, dude,
The guy's
why
disgusting,
are you still
man,
with
as
this
a
woman?
man. Well,
No,
remember,
the
they
thing
say
is that
he's into men too. I don't know. Allegedly,
Allegedly,
they say he's into men as
Allegedly,
well.
that's
So
right.
therefore, you can see.
I told you.
Luckily,
I
luckily Will
told you
Smith
guys
is-
tonight was going to be very opinionated. As always, we did not disappoint.
Yes.
As-
Luckily,
Go
Will
ahead,
Smith
yes.
is Will Smith. He's a movie star. He got plenty of money on the bank, you know. But
Yeah.
the thing is that there's a table out there that has a whole bunch of billionaires sitting at it, and he's not invited because guess what? You got a woman out there running crazy,
Mm-hmm.
and your status as a man is very important,
Mm-hmm.
I
right?
think it was
And if you
because of the
can't
slap,
keep
but
your
okay.
woman in
Mhm.
check,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
And it's tarnishing your
Yeah, 'cause
reputation.
she's
Yep.
kinda been
It's
doing
going to
that, and then-
impact you
yeah,
as a
right.
man.
But let me tell you something. And one thing women don't understand, even if I was your husband, I divorce you. A real woman,
Facts.
you should not at any given time, even we're not together, tarnish my name. Because at the end of the day, I was your ex-husband. And
That's
make it
reflection.
worse
With
if I have kids
Children,
with you.
With children. Mm.
Especially with children. With children.
Do you understand? So again, like I said, now as you see, those type of value diminish
But-
in this country. This is why we are in this type of predicament right now. Look at the type of woman that's running out there now.
Because there are women that are divorced right now that have children and that refuse to drop their ex-husband last name because they have children.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I'm one
Yeah.
of them. I'm waiting on the last one to turn 18
Yeah.
in 2 years, and that name go bye-bye.
Yeah.
But I did.
Yeah.
Because I want to be able to walk into a doctor's office or anything, and we all have the same last
And now look at it,
I feel
and then
like-
Stanley, look at
I
it.
feel
Let me
like
tell
that's how I
you,
deal with my
It's
kids
the
with
same
the
case
middle
for me.
name.
and then look
Because I
at
don't
Stanley,
have the same
and then
last name.
Stanley, look at it, and then a man, a husband, or ex-husband that have value on his name, the woman never dropped the last name because she keep using the last name till the day she died. Because guess what? She knows that last name alone opens so many doors for her, even she's with not the
For
husband
those
anymore.
cases,
Yeah,
other
that's
cases
true.
is the
That's
kids.
true.
His
Right, right,
is
right.
the kids. But
We gon-
this, yeah. It
But that,
depends.
but any last words as we wrap up, though, guys? Even even if it's something on anything else for the people.
I look forward to the Super Bowl.
Oh my god, that's what I was gonna say. In the last topic we talked about, I think it depends on the circumstances as well. Like, okay, we're looking at Jada and Will, right? Let's look at there's Beyonce, there's Jay-Z, there's Cardi B and Offset. So I think every kind of marriage or couple has its standard
Mhm.
based on the person
Mhm.
that it is. Like, you look at Cardi B and Offset, it's
Mm.
like,
What do you
who
expect?
cares, right?
What do you
it's like,
expect?
yeah, but yeah, I mean, they all have their level of their own
They
respect.
no, they don't have no level at all.
You know what I'm saying? For their own
There's no
respect for their
level.
people, the people that their followers or whatever the case is. So in cases like that, it all depends on the level of pristine, like that
I
person
think
that
women
you,
should know how to keep it classy.
but
Mm.
correct. But like, let's say you was already unclassy from jump, then you get it. That's why I said Cardi B and
What Stainless said was right. Stainless said, let me tell you this. That's one thing people don't understand. Doesn't matter how much money you have. Guess what? There's drug dealer that billionaire. Where or you think, or do you think they invited in the real billionaires room? No. So basically, it doesn't matter how much money you have. There's certain class of people with class. You will never see them there. Point blank. As a matter of fact, they would not even be in your
so it
concert.
doesn't matter. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It
Simple
depends
as
on
that.
the level of person that you are. We got LeBron and
Oh,
what's her
yeah.
name. So you know what I'm
LeBron's at
saying.
the
So,
table.
but if you can't compare LeBron and Savannah to Cardi and Offset, this is two different level of people. They're all millionaires. They all got money, but they're two levels of kind of people.
And you know one thing I realized suddenly, even when they're having those award show thing, oh my God, I love watching this thing just for that. Even when they have the award show, you see the way they sit the people. They would never see Cardi B next to Beyonce. Never. Because you know why? Day and night.
Well, not in an award show, maybe a fashion show. Yeah.
So they're trying to keep the ghetto from the classic.
I'm gonna go. Okay, that was
Okay,
just,
and then the
Stanley,
last
what
wait,
is
the
your
last
final
comment.
say?
Wait, my last say is
Yeah.
I agree with everything you said.
There you go. See, she know how to go to the Super Bowl.
Right. I agree.
There you
with
go. You see, guys?
everything you
Yes.
say.
take pictures for us, Saida.
You know?
Let us know how it was, girl.
Kiss the ring. Kiss the ring.
Where's the ring at? I don't know.
Stanley, what's your last word?
Did you say my name? Sorry,
Yes, I
didn't hear that.
did. What was your last word?
Last word is that, for men out there, when you're choosing a wife, keep in mind that your wife is a representation of you,
Absolutely.
and your reputation
Facts.
counts for something.
Absolutely.
That's all.
Absolutely.
Have a good night.
Oh, as always, this was a great.
You're not
great
trying to go to
show.
the Super Bowl too?
Look at her.
If you're a
He's
woman
not-
of-
he's
if
not
you-
kissing-
if you are-
he's not kissing rings.
If
He's-
you are
I
a
don't
man
know,
of
I'm just making
value,
sure.
make
Oh,
sure you
wait,
get
wait,
yourself
wait.
a woman of
Stan,
value.
Wait,
I
wait.
got you. We're here. I'm trying to help you out here. You good? Okay.
All right, go ahead, Anderson. We didn't hear you. What was your
I
last
say
word?
if you're a man of value, make sure you get yourself a woman of value.
Yes,
That's all I
I
can say.
agree. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I agree with what everyone said here. On that note, guys, it was an amazing show. You definitely almost had me sweating, but yeah. So y'all stay tuned. The shows only get better and better. Pressure Point Podcast. Go ahead and log that in. Subscribe, follow, do what you need to do so that you guys stay up to date with whatever we got going on. On that note, we are out.
Yeah.
Bye, y'all.
Peace.
Yeah. Peace, people. Hasta la vista.
Oh my God.
Wow.